Alrighty, family. I know I said my time is off, so please forgive me if I'm coming on too early, too late. My time is done. I just don't even know what time it is right now. I think it's just like 6 o'clock there. I said I wanted to go on right about here. It's the time here is hold on, let me see. The time here is 2 o'clock. I wanted to go on between about 1:30, but I didn't know how to set it up to where it was going to be 1:30 my time. I guess it should have been 6 o'clock or 6:30 your time, or probably five. I know nobody's up. It's okay, because if I did it any later, then I'd be tired. So we are 8 hours ahead of you guys, and it's right now about 2:04 p.m. in Africa. Okay, and it's like 6 o'clock. So wow, who's up this early? Welcome. Who's up? I see somebody's up this early. That means you either get up early or you never went to bed. Okay, so welcome. Like and share as you guys come in. Hit the subscribe bell button. I think it is a subscribe bell button on this page. Wanted to talk about an amazing something that we don't spend enough time on. We don't give enough attention to, and that's our brothers and sisters in other areas. Okay, if it's not America, we don't care. I don't know how well, yeah, I do know. I'm not going to say I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, I don't know how we got here. I do know. It's a shame that we are here, and it's a shame that we, as Black people, don't understand yet their tactics. I've been hearing a lot about, people said, oh, why do I care about Africa? Why would I care about, why would I care about Africa? I'm glad you asked that. Let me help you out to understand why you should care about your melanated brothers and sisters. Let me just help you out, because I know we got a lot of white supremacy mindset going on, and I know we don't think nobody else is important. We don't even think we important. If it ain't don't look like this right here, pink people, then we don't think it's important. Okay. Um, Kenya. I'm in Kenya. Welcome, 49. Welcome. And I'm telling you, it is amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. I want to show you guys, but I'm up so high and it's just so amazing. I'm gonna try to take my computer and show you what I'm looking at right now. I don't want to drop my computer out the window. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but this is Africa. This is Kenya, and I'm up so high, Airbnb. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I hope you could. I hope you did. Got a good little look of what I'm looking at right now. It's not as sunny today. It's a little cloudy, but it's a beautiful day. Any day to be away from America is a great day. And I'm telling you, if you've not planned a trip, you need to plan one. Yes, want to go to Gambia, and the next trip. Plan on going to Gambia, Nigeria. What is that? The other part. Okay, I'll just say the other part. I'm planning on going there next. Just want to see all of Africa. I don't have a favorite yet, but I just want to see all of it. Okay. Kenya is very built up compared to some other places I've been. Internet is good. Sometimes the internet, but so far so good. But it's amazing. It is amazing. Been hearing a lot about what's going on in Haiti, and I want to talk to my brothers and sisters about the ones that claim we're not African. Let's not forget that the Middle East, Israel, what you call the Promised Land. Okay, that's a story for another day. It's all Africa. There's no different. So if you came from that region, you're African. Forgot to tell you guys. I'm gonna whisper that because you guys get in your emotions when I tell you that. It's all Africa. Yeah, I know the Hamites, Semites, and all, yeah, I know all of that. Trust me. Trust me. They're still your kid. Okay. Just like, say for instance, I got adopted into another family and they took me to another country. Does that mean that wherever that family where I came from, does that mean the people that I left there is not my family because I'm in a new country with a new set of people that didn't birth me? Does that mean that where I came from, the family I left, is not my family anymore? No, that doesn't mean that. But that's another part of that white supremacy mindset that we need to deal with. Not gonna really get all up into that, but I want to talk about something that's really been pressing my heart. And anytime I see an African country going through hell, I want to know why. I want to know why I'm nosy like that. Some of you guys don't care why, because it's not you, but it is you, but you still don't care. Because let me tell you something. I can walk around Africa right now. If I don't open my mouth, guess what? They don't know I don't live here. They'll look at me like I'm part of them because I'm black. Okay. If I don't talk, they don't know that I'm not from here. So when I walk around, I don't do a lot of talking. I'm looking, I'm watching. I'm not looking up like a tourist and not acting like I'm touristy. I'm just blending in, okay, with family. I'm just blending in. And I tell you, I've met some, and one time I was talking to my daughter and we were talking, right? And a guy passed by and go, hey, what part of the US you from? And I was like, how do you know that? He goes, oh, the accent, I'm hearing you talk. But okay, but so, that was another topic. But it's just amazing. They won't know that you don't belong here if you don't talk. So therefore, they don't see black people as Nigerians, Caribbeans, Haiti. They don't see all the different continents or countries or whatever you want to call them than we do. We are the only ones that'll say, oh, you mean the Jamaicans, you mean the Bahamians, you mean the Ghanaians, I mean the melanated people. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Okay. I hate that when people go, oh, you mean whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm talking about, your people. I'm talking about, our cousins. I'm talking about my people. Okay. But I've heard Haiti, they're in the news constantly right about now. And I had to figure out what is going on. So I started digging. You know me, I'm nosy. I'm nosy like that. I wanted to find out what America, what the UN, what France, what the Dutch, what somebody that don't look like us, what they were doing to Haiti. And boy, did I find out. Woo, they have been mad at Haiti. And I'm going to tell you what, they've been mad at Haiti since Haiti kicked that behind way back in the day. I'm just saying, they are still mad at Haiti about that. But now, let me tell you something, what they're getting ready to do. Haiti's, a whole lot of people that's running Haiti ain't from Haiti. They're not Haitian, okay? You got this whole 5 families that's running Haiti that's not Haitian. They're either one is from the Middle Eastern, one is from Jamaica, one is from, I'm telling you, they're not Haitians. So that's just like me going over trying to be a president of Haiti, and I don't know nothing about what's going on in Haiti. Or it's like us sending Bill Gates in there, being a president of Haiti, and we all know that Bill Gates hates black people. I'm just saying, okay? We all know that other folk that don't look like us has an issue with people that look like me. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, and they have an issue. So what they do, they'll put people in place that don't have Haiti's best interests at heart. So when that people see that, and the president that they have well, no, he's not the president. He's been appointed by Biden. He's been appointed, and he was the suspect of being the one that assassinated the president that they had. Hang with me so you can understand what's going on in Haiti. Then I'm going to play something that it's I want you guys to really understand. So I'm going to play an interview. Hopefully it don't bore you, but it's going to give you the understanding of why Haiti is where they are and what's going on with Haiti, and give you a little bit of the history too. Okay. Let's stay focused, because I know we just stay focused would be helping out. So the man that they have that's like acting as president now was suspect of having the last president assassin. Okay. So now they have him as the leader of Haiti, right? This is another puppet, and he's been questioned about the assassin, and the judge that questioned him, he had him fired. So therefore, if I didn't do anything, why would I have to fire somebody that was questioning me about something that they said that I did? I want to prove him wrong, right? Why would I fire him? Hang on with me. So he's trying to run Haiti, right? So Haiti is in protest. Like, no, they're upset because the UN is still have their hands in the cookie jar, and they want them gone. They're upset because they put in place a man that was accused or suspect in their old president that was murdered, they're upset because the gas prices went from $3. These people make like $2, okay, $2, okay, $2 a day, $2 an hour, $2, okay, whatever. But the gas went from $3, no, $2 to like no $3 to like $6, okay. They can't afford it. Every country, yes, is going through inflation, but you cannot cripple a country. They're crippling that country. They can't deliver. They can't drive. They can't run their, the motorbikes and stuff. They can't do a lot of trafficking. Not trafficking, but can't do a lot of traveling because they can't afford the gas. Okay, so you have to be very careful what you do to a group of people that's already in stress. Okay, you guys don't understand this, but the UN, when the UN was in Haiti, uh, um, um, they were raping and having sex with a lot of these Haitian babies. And I'm going to call them babies because that's what they were. They were 11-year-old girls that the UN was having sex with, right? So they was leaving behind a lot of babies. Not only did they leave behind a lot of babies, but they also left behind cholera. Okay, it's like a condition. It's like a sickness that Haiti is dealing with now, and it's called cholera. Colora. Cholera. Let me tell you how they got it. Okay, they now anytime white folk come over, they got to impact some kind of way. They got to leave something, right? They got to leave some kind of stressful situation for somebody, and then hey, I'm your white savior. I'm coming in to save the day. So before the UN came to Haiti, it was no such thing as cholera. What the UN was doing, they was dumping their feces into Haiti's water, and that's how cholera started. And cholera, that's what cholera is. Cholera, and this is like in 2010. Okay, and it was a disease that he didn't even know about the disease until the UN, until they really, a lot of people were starting to get sick, and they didn't even know why they were getting sick. So they started testing different things and tested the water and found out, yes, it's fecal matter in their water. Okay, and that's what started cholera in 2010, and a lot of people died. Okay, a lot of people. They was, it's just a lot of dirt that the UN has done and are still doing to Haiti. And President Clinton, he was one of the one. You have to understand, every President, Clinton, Bush, Trump, Biden, all of them have had their hands. And it's even before then, but Clinton was the main one. They did a lot of dirt to Haiti because Haiti used to be one of the richest countries. They were really the richest country ever. Okay. And of course, different things started happening um, to Haiti, and they used to everything they would plant in house, like the rice. They was involved in the rice thing, and they did all the rice, and they had the gold and silver here in Haiti, and U.S. came in and from took the gold from their banks and took it to the U.S. bank, okay, and said, "Oh, we're gonna safekeeping for Haiti." Haiti don't need you to safekeep nothing. You can't even keep up with your own stuff. Look at your economy, and you trying to help somebody else. Get out of here with that. Okay, get out of here. Clinton came in. Clinton was the favorite black folk president. Black folk love. We tend to love people that hate us the worst. Okay, the Clintons were the worst to black people. Called your children predators. Remember, Hillary called our black children predators, but then didn't talk about her school shooters, did she? I'm just saying. Didn't talk about the Walmart shooters, did she? Didn't talk about the daycare owner, the shooters, did they? Didn't talk about. Don't let me go. Okay, y'all. I think y'all got the picture. But Clinton had a brother, and Haiti was producing rice, and they was exporting the rice. Okay, they imported from here, and they was, Haiti was growing. They was doing everything. Clinton, when he got in office, he stopped them from producing rice, and he allowed his brother in Arkansas, who's not a rice, nothing, didn't know nothing about rice, started doing the rice from his farm. Okay, started producing rice from his farm. Okay, and then they was buying it from him. I'm telling you, boy, these people. Okay, these people. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me tell you why. Now, America's in need of oil, right? Couldn't get it from Saudi Arabia. Can't get it from Russia. Where do you think they're going to get it? Haiti. They're digging now. Y'all, but boy, y'all. So you believe everything in the news. Stop believing what your enemy tell you. That bothers me. That is my pet peeve. When you know that you have found out that people are liars and bona fide liars, you found out the media is the liars. You know they do propaganda. You know everything that come out of their mouth, they lying. You know everything that comes out of their mouth, they mouth. Everything that come out of white folk mouth, period, is a lie, right? You know that. But you'll sit here and believe them and start talking they talking points. Just like the Caribbeans were said, yeah, Haiti has gangs. It's the gangs because, when we're hearing now, we're hearing that the gangs are the main reason why Haiti's in the shape that they're in. Okay. Okay. Gangs, right? Okay. What do America call gangs? Call black folk when we protest? You don't call us protesters, do they? They got all kind of names for us, right? They got all kind of names for us, right? Yes, they do. So you have black folk, Haitians, that are protesting they're protesting the gas. They're protesting the man that they put over them. Okay, that they say assassin the first president. He's their leader now. Okay, they want him to step down. Oh, they protesting a lot of stuff, right? But you have to understand, America, UN has dumped guns in Haiti, and you have these little side groups. Okay, little side groups. Okay, and they've gotten a hold of these weapons. If the America had not dumped the weapons, they wouldn't have the weapons, right? Haiti's not making weapons, people. Where'd they get the weapons? Stop acting like we don't know that American UN has their hands dirty. They have so much blood on their hands. It's ridiculous. And we fail to understand that. When I see a country having issues, America has an issue with a country, that means they have some oil, minerals there in that country that America wants to get their hands on, okay? Haiti's got oil and minerals in Haiti that America wants. They need. So what do? We go take it. We go make that country seem like the worst country ever. Oh my God, the gangs are rising up. They killing everybody. Oh my God, they shooting up the. Okay. America, where'd they get the guns from? They didn't import the guns themselves. And that should be the first question that somebody asks. America, UN, where'd they get the guns? Okay. I'm just saying, I'm getting ready to let you hear, and I hope it's not boring. I hope it's history. It's history. It's all educational. It's history. I'm not going to be able to see the screen, I don't think. Well, I'm going to keep my phone on, so I'll be able to see a little bit. Let me see what you're saying, 45, 49. What you're saying. They always place puppets in to do their dirty work, yes. When they do enough dirt, they use that against them to take them out. Yes, they do. And put their friends in after they destroy the country to rebuild with country. Yes, they do. That's true. Haiti, and this is fact, Haiti has a lot of minerals and oil that these vultures are trying to get access to. You're right. They're right. You're right. They're digging now. You go on a plane, you go to Haiti, you see a lot of white folk. Where they going? You said, I thought y'all said Haiti was so bad. Where you going? Why you going to Haiti? White folk, white people. Why you going to Haiti? White people, why you going to Africa? You told black people, oh, it's so dangerous. Don't go to Africa. It's too dangerous. Don't go to Africa. It's too dangerous. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I've been more safer here. I've not heard one gunshot. I've not heard one police siren. I've not seen anybody on the news as far as a police officer blowing off the head of somebody's child. I've not seen any of that. Okay. And everybody has their own stuff. I'm not saying that they don't. Nobody's perfect. No country's perfect. But I tell you what, it's safest for me. I feel safe. I've been out here walking amongst the people. I'm just saying, I don't get an Airbnb where it's in a hotel where it's away from everybody. No, I need to be inside. I need to hear. I need to see what's going on. I need truth. And that's what I came for, truth. Okay. But you have to understand why Haiti is going through what they're going through. Haiti has always, America, they'll leave them alone for a minute or quiet down, and then they go right back in. Okay. Guantanamo Bay. Where are those Haitians that was in America? Where are they? They didn't ship them back to Haiti. Guantanamo Bay. Check it out, family. A lot of those Haitians that was in the U.S., in Texas, Mexico, across the border, Guantanamo Bay. Do you guys know who they keep in Guantanamo Bay? Terrorists. They still have people there. That's a story for another day. America always has their hands in the pot somewhere. If you see them talking very bad about a country, that's because they want you to think that that country is so bad that if we go in and bomb them, if we go in there and shoot them up, that you'll be okay with it. Because they were rebels anyway. They were gang dealers. They were gang bangers, and they was killing up the country. And we really care about those black people. We went in there to protect those black people. In the world you talking about? You ain't never protected black folk in your whole life when you was trying to give us a free 19 shot, a jab, right? Then you cared so much to give us a free shot that killed half of us. And that behooves me. You know people crazy and you know they trying to kill you, you're gonna stand in line for a free anything from them. I wouldn't get a free glass of water from America. If they gave it to me for free, I wouldn't drink it. That's how I don't trust them. But you got black folk that still don't know who their enemy is, sleeping with the enemy, married to the enemy, having babies, having sex with the enemies, and thinking those are friends. Those are the children. Don't ever forget who they are. Those are the children of the ones that murdered your ancestors, hung them, burned them alive, cut babies out of their stomach, fed the babies to alligators. Those are their children. In the word, it calls them serpent people. If we don't understand who they are, you can always, oh, it doesn't matter who you love. Shut up, dummy, stupid, idiot. I'm telling you, it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and they want to tell you we are just here to protect the people. Haiti is getting out of hand. Why is Haiti getting out of hand? What did you do to Haiti for it to get out of hand? That's a story for another day. But I want to try to share something. I'm going to try to share my screen. And I hope you guys don't get bored. If you do, we'll be back next we'll be back next week for you. I'm just saying, if you can't, hang in there and find out truth about your brother and sister, that's on you. I just can't help you if this is something that's gonna be. I'm gonna try to pull up something here. I don't know, gosh, I'm gonna be able to do it this way or not. I hope I can. Let me see. Hold on. I may have to pull it up in another screen. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I may have to pull it up in another screen. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this or not. Hold on, let me go down here. Hold on, you guys. I gotta pull it up in another screen because it's not gonna let me do it on this one because I'm doing something different. Hold on, let me write the title down. Missing Haiti. Hold on. I got it. Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna try to pull it up here. I don't know if I can or not. Let me see. It's gonna let me. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. Which one is this one? I'm coming, y'all. Hold on. Just hang on in there with me. Y'all hang on in there. You got this. You got this. Okay, hold on. Let me see. It's coming. It's buffering. Come on. Okay, okay, here we go. Let me go back over here. Share my screen. I'm gonna share it. Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me go up here and see. Shared it. Okay, hold on. Give me a few seconds. I want to make sure that I'm sharing it. Okay, okay, there we go. Okay, just here a little bit. Hold on, hold on. Educational purposes only, family. I'm hoping YouTube don't ding me. Absolutely. Want you to understand something. When they say arming the police in Haiti, you have to understand the U.S. is training the police, and they're using black bodies. Okay, and a lot of those police officers are coming from uh, the Jamaica, Bahamas, Caribbeans. They are going to, because they know that they cannot fight and win with Haiti. Okay, they can't send in the white soldiers. They can't send in U.S. soldiers because they can't win, and they know that. Okay, so what they're going to do is they're going to train black bodies and they're going to send them into Haiti. Okay, because Haiti's there. The guy that's accused of murdering the first president that's in leadership now, he said, "Hey, send troops. We need help." So what they're going to do, they're training those black bodies now, and they're going to send those black bodies in. So guess what? They're going to have another genocide, and they're going to be allowing them to kill each other. Let's listen. Let's listen. Go ahead, boy. You got to clean this out to understand what's going on. Go ahead, listen. No, sir. Okay. Dang on it. Okay, hold on. You said you can't hear? No sound? Golly. Okay, let me try to do this another way. Hold on. Um thank you for okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, no sound. Let me see if I can do this another way. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up on the other screen. The other one that I had up. Hopefully you'll be able to hear. Let me know if you'll be able to hear this one. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. See, let me know if you'll be able to hear this one. Is that better? Can you hear? Can you hear? Yeah. Still can't hear anything. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Okay, maybe I'll use it. I'll try to go on my phone to do it. Okay. You're gonna be seeing this right here, but I'm gonna try to pull it up on my phone. And I don't know. Wait, this is crazy. Ah, still can't hear. Okay. Let me try to go into another place and do it. Hold on. Let me see if I'll be able to pull it up on my phone. And hold on. Bear with me, you guys. I really want this. I want you guys to hear this, but I can't believe. I don't understand why you can't hear it. But y'all bear with me here, because we're gonna get these. We're gonna get this up here. I'm gonna try to do it another way and see if this will we'll be able to do it this way. Shoot. Hold on. Let me see. Let me hold on. Sometimes it'll work fine, and sometimes it won't. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up again. I'm gonna try to pull this up and see. Needs more. Let me see which one is this one. Okay, let me try to play this one. Hold on.
next day, the imposed prime minister um, wrote a formal request to the U.S. and the UN for military occupation or
Can
armed military
you
force
hear
to
it?
Haiti. Now, and then immediately after that, you had this concerted effort, and it seems like a concerted effort because all of a sudden you have the UN General, UN Secretary General call, and then you have the UN office in Haiti, Helen Laline, the woman who
Dang. I can't see it. If I can't tell if you guys can hear it or not. But let me do something else and see. Hold on.
runs it, makes statements, and then all of a sudden you have like this groundswell of media.
Can you hear it now?
What's interesting about that is just the timing of it, because around the same time that Louis Almagro and Ariel Henry, who's the imposed vice president of Haiti, made this call, there'd been about 4 weeks of protests.
You can hear it?
4 or 5 weeks of nonstop protests by Haitian civil society. People are in the street by the thousands in every major city. In fact, we had ongoing protests up until a couple weeks ago for 9 weeks straight. And the protests were for two major things. One of them is the government removed fuel subsidies from for Haitians. And to put this in perspective is, the U.S. and the Western government subsidize their farmers. They subsidize all kinds of businesses and so on and so forth. Haiti has no subsidies. And so the fuel subsidy is the only subsidies that's allowed for Haitian people. But removing the subsidies also meant that, the Haitian, for example, Haitian minimum wage is around $2, on average $2 a day, right? Gas prices before the subsidies were removed were about $3 or $4. Once subsidies, $3 a gallon. Once the subsidies were removed, the gas prices went up to about $6 a gallon. So think about this: people, the average person is making $2 a day. Gas prices, and they need to get on motorcycles and public transportation to get to work. Gas prices, go up by 130%. It was, so people were just outraged by that, and they were outraged by the fact that this is an illegitimate government making these decisions for Haiti. And so you have the protest ongoing. This so-called prime minister then announces that these are gangs, right? And these are gangs that are out in the streets. They're not real protests. And then the mainstream press, the Western press, picks up on this discourse around gangs, right? And it completely dismisses the larger, broader protests about cost of living and so on and so forth. But the other set of protests that were against this government, right? And to understand the protests, we have to actually go back to understanding that Haiti has been under occupation since 2004. And the reason I say that, and it's not hyperbole, I'm not just exaggerating in anything. In 2004, well, before that, 2003, if your audience members can look up the term Ottawa Initiative. In 2003, Canada, U.S., France, the liberal governments of Canada, U.S., Canada in particular,
Okay, want to say one thing about that. We are going to look up those two things that she talked about. So this might be a part two. I just want you guys to understand what the problem is, and we're going to look up those other two things. Um, Same tricks that it all. Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm telling. Yes, this is what I wanted you guys to understand. Haiti is not just over there ganging out, flipping out. It's for a reason, okay? But they're not telling you about that. They're not telling you that the one soldier that was used to be a police officer, they accusing him of a massacre or murder, but they're not telling you that those people attacked him first. It's a lot, but I'm gonna let you listen, and I'm gonna keep on going back and forth because I can't see if I have this screen up. I can't see, so I'm trying to, look at the comments too. But I'm gonna just let you the guys listen. But it's a mess, but we're gonna keep on listening. We're gonna keep hope alive, y'all.
Met in Ottawa, and this was supposed to be a secret meeting on what to do about Haiti. And what part of it was,
I want you guys to look up that Ottawa that she's talking about. It's OT, because I looked it up, but I want you guys to look it up because we're gonna talk about that. The Ottawa is oh God, where is it? I wrote it down. I want you guys to look it up now because it's about the Ottawa. But she's gonna explain more about it. But let me see, how did I spell it? Ooh, how did I spell Ottawa? Don't even remember. It's OTTWA or something like that. OTT Ottawa. I've spelled it, so I can't even find it. But I'll put it in the chat. But let me let you guys keep listening. Just yeah. Let's just keep listening. My phone keeps blocking me out, knocking me out.
Was because they had this populist government under Jean-Bertrand Aristide, which was the popularly elected president of Haiti, who had the CIA had a coup d'état against back in 1990, and so he had been reelected under Bill Clinton, right? right. And then there was another coup d'état under in 2000. So 2003 they meet, late 2003, U.S., France, and Canada meet and hash out this plan, which was reported, was a secret meeting, but was reported by Canadian newspapers. So if you look up Ottawa Initiative, you'll see that. And the plan was to basically remove Haiti's government and replace it and turn it into this kind of like, they didn't say neo-colonial, but like this government that needed support, a government that's more amenable to economic and political policies of the West. And so sure enough, by February 29th, U.S. funded and trained a ragtag paramilitary troops who were funded both in Ecuador and in the Dominican Republic, funded by the CIA, which has been revealed. The U.S. Marines landed in the house of Jean-Bertrand Aristide, who was the president of Haiti. They drove him to the airport, put him on a plane. He was under armed guard, him and his family, put him on a plane and flew him to the Central African Republic. And this is crazy because I actually remember this because I woke up listening to Democracy Now! When he finally got access to a phone call. He's calling and he's like, he called Randall Robinson. Randall Robinson called A.B. Goodman to say Aristide's been kidnapped. So no one knew what was going on, right? So I remember listening to this live. He's kidnapped. He's like, he doesn't know where he is. He's on a plane somewhere. Somebody snuck him a phone. And so this is what happened.
I am Amy Goodman from the radio TV program Democracy Now! Around the United States. We would like to know why you left Haiti.
Thank you. First of all, I didn't leave Haiti because I wanted to leave. They forced me to leave Haiti. It was a kidnapping, which they call coup d'etat, or for some others, nothing else than something which is resignation for me. It wasn't a resignation. Kidnapping under the cover of coup d'etat.
It was a kidnapping under the cover of coup d'etat?
Yes.
Who forced you out of the country?
I saw U.S. officials through Ambassador Foley, Mr. Moreno, working for the Embassy in Haiti. I saw American soldiers. I saw foreign soldiers linked to drug dealers like Duffy, linked to killers already convicted as Chablet. They all did their kidnapping using Haitian puppets like Duffy, Chablet, already convicted. And basically, this night I didn't see Haitians, I saw Americans.
At the same time, the Western media is reporting that he ran away and he resigned, which was a lie, right? And so you have that. But by the time they took him out, there were already hundreds of troops from Canada and the U.S. and France on the ground in Haiti. And the U.S. was able to take over, and they had what they called, because they were in the UN Security Council, and this is why we know the UN is not a democratic institution, they're able to pass through the UN Security Council a resolution that allowed the U.S. to provide military so-called support, stabilizing mission for Haiti. And they were able then later, by June 1st, to have a what they call a Chapter 7 UN peacekeeping mission to Haiti, where they sent thousands of troops to so-called stabilize the country. But what we need to know is that this was a coup d'etat initiated by France, Canada, and the U.S. that was then condoned through the UN Security Council, but also it basically the UN that provided the service of basically occupying and controlling Haiti on behalf of the U.S., right? So this was a new way of occupation, right? And for your listeners, Haiti's been occupied long before, right? Haiti was occupied in 1915, but this was done by Southern racist U.S. soldiers that went in there and massacred people. But this time, the U.S. was able to not include its own troops, was able to use the UN Security Council and the UN to provide military, countries from all over the world provide military support to occupy Haiti. And I have to say the Chapter 7 deployment is important because it's actually linked to today's gang discourse. You know, one of the things that the UN has two different types of deployments for so-called peacekeeping. And the first one is Chapter 6, where it's not necessarily, where you go and you help a government stabilize, and you can't use force, right? Well, for Haiti, they said that they needed Chapter 7 deployment, which means that you could use military force and you didn't necessarily need the government's permission, the Haitian government's permission to deploy forces.
That's what the UN.
That's what they.
Okay, you understand about the Chapter 7 and Chapter 6. If I tell you that my country is being overrun by gangs, okay, then I get to use the Chapter 7, which means that I can bring the military in and we can just handle business. Now, the Chapter 6 is where you come in, no force, no brutality, no nothing. But if you have all this gang activity, I'm going to need the 7 instead of the Chapter 6. Keep listening, family.
That's what the UN Security Council, remember, the US, France, or the Security Council, right? And so, they're able.
You're speaking to 2004.
2004.
Okay.
Right. So you have this occupation force coming to the UN, and what comes out of that is called the core group. And I don't know if people have heard of the core group. So out of this 2004, from June 1st, 2004, you have large scale occupation. And one of the key things is that it was Brazil under Lula, the leftist government, that actually pushed for having his military be in charge of the military wing of an occupation. So Brazil and Chile led this in terms of their military forces. So it was the entire military wing of the occupation was run by Brazilian generals for the entire 17 years they were there. 14 years they were there, right? And then you had a civilian and police force, which were run by the Europeans. So the head of the UN mission were Europeans, or like white men, Europeans, and I think from Chile. And then the head of the military wing was Brazil, the left wing Brazil government, and all the military people. And so they were there. They've been there. The UN were there through 2004 all the way to 2019. And while you have this occupation, you have the development of what they call the core group. And the core group is basically an unelected, it was convened in 2004 under the authority of the UN Security Council to basically, manage the UN peacekeeping, or what we call the occupation.
Now, the core group is a group that's consisting of Spain, France, Brazil, the UN peacekeepers, and they decide what goes on in Haiti. Now, these are people that don't even like Haiti, but you have these foreigners that's going to decide what they're going to do to these black people, these black folk that we don't like, that already kicked our butts back in the day. Now, because France is involved in this core group too, right? Let's continue listening. This is strictly educational purposes only, YouTube. I want to get dinged.
And it was set up to coordinate these various branches and so on and so forth. And it has members including Canada, Brazil, France, Germany, Spain, the US, representatives from the European Union, and the Organization of American States, as well as the UN. And so the core group basically has worked, has an outsized role in terms of thinking in Haitian politics. They decide what goes on in Haiti. In fact, when the so-called Haitian president from last summer was assassinated, it was the core group that decided who would be the prime minister. This is an unelected group of white people making decisions about Haiti.
Listen.
To kind of back up just to underline this a little bit more, so the core group comes out of the UN.
Yes, it was created out of a resolution that comes right out of the resolution to send the UN peacekeeping mission.
So when you went, you spoke about going all the way back to 2003 and how there was a meeting.
A meeting between France, U.S., and Canada.
Is that connected to the core group, or is that?
The meeting is not connected. The meeting was a separate meeting, but all the members who participated in that meeting are members of the core group.
Okay, right. That's what I was thinking. Okay,
that's right. And so that's a very good question because it's a good point to make. So this is an unelected and unaccountable to the Haitian people, but it is an imperial power, right? Because it makes decisions and it announces its decisions on Haiti and Haitian politics through press releases, right? So you have that. So you have from 2004 to 2019 when the large forces left, you have the core group, you have the UN office in Haiti. So even after the forces left in Haiti, the large scale military force that were there, and their numbers went up to at least, at the largest amount was like 12,000 military officials, in addition to thousands of police and civilian. That was the occupation force, right?
Is this even including like the forces that were sent because of the earthquake?
No, actually the numbers swelled because the UN lost a lot of people during the earthquake as well, right? And so then the numbers swelled. And, after the earthquake, the first thing they did was the U.S. sent the Coast Guard to surround Haitian waters to tell Haitians not to run away, not to come to the U.S. So the first thing they did was send the military, I think under Obama, they sent, 5,000, is it 5?
I want you guys to hear what Obama did to Haiti. Listen to this.
Or 6,000, no, 20,000.
Just for people listening, because I know we're jumping around, that was in 2010.
This is 2010, the massive earthquake that killed, about 200,000 Haitian people. But the first thing that the U.S. did was take over Haiti's space and block it, and then send thousands of U.S. troops to basically, because they thought these Haitians were going to riot and things were going to go crazy. I mean, they always do that, right? It's like these Negroes cannot control themselves.
Okay.
But I want to step back a little bit because under this occupation from 2004 onward, because that's what it is, the U.S. basically controlled all politics and all economics in Haiti. They handpicked presidents, and this is where the role of the Organization of American States is significant because they handpicked presidents and starting, and at first they weren't that explicit. They would allow the veneer of elections, right? And the couple of people that were elected, like Preval, who was a former Aristide supporter, he was elected, but he was very much controlled by the core group and the U.S. government. But right after the earthquake is when really the U.S. really took over the dismantling of the Haitian state, in the sense that there was, right after the earthquake, you have the emergence of cholera. And I think this is important while we talk about intervention. And cholera.
Listen at the cholera. They're going to talk about the cholera. The cholera was the disease that came up when the UN troops came. They bought cholera, just like the Indians bought the smallpox for the Christopher Columbus bought the smallpox for the Indians. Listen at cholera.
Came to Haiti for the first time. Haiti had never had cholera. The Caribbean, there was no sign of cholera until 8 months after the earthquake. I think September or October, people started just dying of this disease, and no one knew what it was. But within a few days, they realized it was cholera. By then, there were hundreds dead because cholera impacts you.
What is cholera?
Cholera is a disease that's waterborne. Right, so if you drink water that has the disease in it, that has the disease that's infected, then it's I'm glad you asked this question because it's a terrible disease that what it is, it basically causes all kinds. So you're throwing up, every orifice is rejecting your body. So you're nonstop diarrhea, throw up, and so most people die from dehydration and pain. So and then so it's a really devastating and dirty disease, right? And cholera was brought to Haiti by the UN soldiers, and I have to say the UN, and I was in Haiti when the UN were there, so Haiti was not at civil war. Chapter 7 deployment of the UN is when Haiti's in civil war, when a country's in civil war. Haiti did not have a civil war. It had a coup d'etat where the US removed its president.
Chapter 7 is for
when a country's in civil war. Yeah, the chapter 7 deployment of the UN. Okay. Haiti did not have civil war. Okay. It did not. But they used the chapter 7 in order to use force against the people who were protesting the removal of their president. So most of the soldiers in the first few years, really, they killed thousands of Aristide supporters. There's one thing, I think in 2006, where the soldiers go into a poor neighborhood that's an Aristide stronghold, where in one afternoon, this was led by the Brazilian general, they shot 22,000 bullets into a tiny enclosed neighborhood, killing tons of people, right? And getting away with that, right? And you can go on Twitter, you'll see videos of like UN soldiers shooting point blank at protesters and so on and so forth.
Where did the UN soldiers come from? Like, obviously, this is not just you talked about Brazil, you talked about Canada. So are these UN soldiers? Where are they? Like, where are these people coming from?
That's a very good question, important point, because one of the things about the UN is that, you know, if you have a UN mission, you can get soldiers from all over the world. And so before I say that, it's important because there are soldiers from like Nepal. They're the ones that brought cholera, by the way. There are soldiers from Nigeria, Jordan, Yemen, all over the world. Most of the developing world sent soldiers. And so they were part of that UN force. You know, I was just like, when I was in Haiti, running into Nigerian soldiers just made no sense to me, right? It's like...
So this wasn't just a bunch of white boys.
No. The white boys ran the office. The military...
were black.
The military were people of color. A lot of white boys from Brazil, because Brazil's military is pretty white, but you know, in Latin America, white is distinct in a particular way, right? Right. So you could be, you know, compared to Haitians, you know, a lot of them see themselves as white, even though they might not be seen as white in the West. So, but the reason it's important that because the U.S. did not have to send its own soldiers or risk anything, because the way the UN works is that if you have a peacekeeping mission, it provides free salaries, right, for a country. The UN pays your soldiers, it gives them practical training, and so on. So people would be happy to send their soldiers to help the UN because people believe in the UN, right? And they believe what the UN says and so on. So if they send their soldiers, the soldiers automatically are getting stipends and so on and so forth. And for Brazil, leading this mission actually helped train their military for them to go back and attack their favelas, right? So most of the people who became military leaders and ended up in Bolsonaro's government, and which is why it's ironic to me because it was Lula. Lula was so, you know, Lula pushed so much for the soldiers to run minister, but then these soldiers made their careers in Haiti and then turned against him. And so as far as I'm concerned, that's what you get, right? I mean, that's the reality, right? So they become advisors and leaders in the military because in the military in Brazil, leaders supporting Bolsonaro because working in the UN, having a leadership position in the UN gives you legitimacy. So it helped the careers of all these military people. And Lula did it because he was promised, supposedly by George W. Bush, that if he showed leadership in the region, then, you know, he might have a seat on the UN Security Council. And so he did it, wanted, this is when the emergence of BRICS, wanted Brazil to be this powerhouse. And so they thought by leading this mission on the backs of Haitians, that they can bring up their country into the UN Security Council.
Well, going back, I guess, want to get back to the games, but also like, what's the logic of any of this? I mean, like, why are they being invaded? I'm gonna play devil's advocate for the sake of the myth here. Did Haiti need to be invaded? Did it need help? Was it not able to take care of itself? Could they not govern themselves? Like, why would? Because to my knowledge, Aristide was one of the few democratically elected people.
The only democratically elected, right? And so, well, I mean,
America is always saying that Black people cannot lead. We can't lead our own selves. We can't. We don't have enough sense to not to to tear up and to burn down cities. And it's always you can do whatever you want to those Black folk. But then when Black folk rise up and try to fight against what your racist policies are, then we the one that they look at. We the one that's, oh, those are gangs. Oh, those are, those are just heathens, or those are just wild animals over there. It's always, they always want to point the finger at us and not how we got here. How did we get here, family? Let's continue listening. I'm not trying to bore you guys, and I hope and pray that you guys, she's talking about the history of how we got here to where we are today. So just bear with her a little bit. It's almost over. Just bear with us a little bit more.
Look at the WikiLeaks papers, and that's the beauty about, and it's too bad, not too bad, but that's the reason they're persecuting Assange, because if you look at the WikiLeaks papers, what you see is actually the logic of the invasion. One of the key things that you have to know is that Haiti is one of the few places where I think about 60 or 70% of people still own their land compared to the rest of the Caribbean.
Did you hear that? Haiti still owns a lot of the land. Let me tell you something else. Haiti had a clause where the land could not be sold to white folk, right? President Teddy, I think Roosevelt, I think she's going to say, came in and wiped that out and rewrote Haiti's constitution. Who gives you the right? You're not even a Haitian. Leave folk alone. 49. Let me read some of your stuff. Hold on. I'm looking at, hold on. Let me see. You saying that's why yes, that's why they control the media, because guess what? If they control the media, they can make you think exactly what you're thinking about Haiti. It's a bunch of wild animals over there. All them gang members over there. They shooting up everybody, and they shoot up themselves, and Black Lives Matter, and blah, 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 whatever. France is still bitter. Yes, they are, from their loss many years ago. Yes, in the 1800s. Yes. They used that loss, and Haiti paid it back. Yes, let's not even discuss that. Haiti was paying them, God, what was the amount of money? A billion, like $1 billion, right? To invade them. So that means I'm paying my slave master not to come in here to enslave me. So till 1960, no, 1945, probably 46, Haiti was paying France. How do you think that Eiffel Tower got built? How do you think France is not this third world country anymore? Because France was a third world country at first, right? So Africa was paying France, plus Haiti was paying France. So France, that Eiffel Tower, Haiti built that Eiffel Tower. You have to understand, if it was not for Africa and it was not for Haiti, France and some other countries would be third world countries. Let me see what else you're saying. 49. You got some good points here. I love it. They use the loss of Haiti to pay back the France's bankrupt blueprint for how they set up the CF. Yes, France, to keep France afloat. Yes, they did. They needed the Africa. They need Africa. Yes, and they still need them. Colonies in Vietnam to pay off their debt. Yes, from taking their resources, you rebuild the area and bring in missionaries to build infrastructure to benefit France. Yes, only. You're right. You're right. People see, a lot of people don't understand the history. That's why I wanted to get into the history of all of what's going on, so we'll understand today. Those are not gang members. Those are protesting. They're protesting because a whole lot of people got their hands in France. I mean, in Haiti, and they're not Haitians. So it's almost like the white supremacy, the KKK, trying to tell black folk what they got the KKK over black folk, trying to tell you what's good for you and what's not good for you. Same thing with Haiti. You got a whole lot of folk that don't even like Haiti is involved, head of Haiti, and trying to control these black folk when they can't control their own country. Okay, we know what happens to black folk in Brazil, right? Okay, let's continue on. Educational purposes only, you guys. I'm trying to get you guys to understand, because I know YouTube have their little issues with me right now, but it's okay because I tell truth. They don't like my truth, but it's okay. You ain't gotta like it. Let's continue on.
But the U.S. has been, even though the U.S. has been ruining Haiti's economy for a very long time.
Listen,
so Bill Clinton, he gave this mea culpa how he killed the rice industry in Haiti for his Arkansas rice producers, right? Under Reagan in 1980, they made the Haitian government kill all the black pigs in Haiti, because they said there was a disease, and so then they insisted that they kill the black pigs in order to import white
Listen.
pigs from the Midwest to
Listen,
Haiti
listen.
into an area that they don't, that they're not, used to. So it costs more to grow these white pigs because they're coming from North America. They require different kind of feeding and so on and so forth, as opposed to the pigs that are that originate on the island, right? So there's that. You have the killing of the rice industry, the killing of the of pigs, and then through WikiLeaks we realized that even under the Obama administration, the U.S. was against the RSC government because they were trying to raise the minimum wage to $5 a day. Yep. So the Obama administration was completely against that. The other thing is, just last week, Brian Nick.
You did hear that. Obama was against them raising minimum wage to $5. Your brother Obama, the man that didn't do anything for black people, why would we think he would do anything for Haiti? They wanted to go from $2 to $5. Obama said no. Ain't that nothing for you? Let's continue.
Which is the assistant secretary for the hemisphere, black man, admitted that the reason that they support Ariel Henry, the current prime minister, so-called prime minister of Haiti, is because he went through and did remove the fuel subsidies that the IMF required Haiti to do. Right. So he said we support it because we've been wanting the Haiti to remove fuel subsidies. So this is what the U.S. government is saying. But there's a longer history, right? So Haiti, the U.S. invaded Haiti in 1915, right before, right around the same time, there was another assassination. So they used that as a pretext to go. But the reality is the invasion was because Citibank of New York started doing business in Haiti. And this is after, you have the Monroe Doctrine, and the U.S. basically gets rid of all the European business and mercantilist interest in the region. So Germany got out of the region, the U.S., France, and so on, because France, before the U.S., was France that actually owned the banking, the railroads, and all that stuff in Haiti. Well, Citibank comes in and takes over the National Bank of Haiti, and then they decide that Haiti needed to be invaded so they had more control.
Listen.
So if you read J. Weldon Johnson, he did a series in The Nation about why the U.S. occupied Haiti in 1915. And one of them is it's because it's for Citibank to make Haiti open, what they would say open for business for Citibank. And remember, I don't know if people know this, right before the invasion in 1915, the U.S. sent boats and basically brazenly went to the Bank of Haiti and took all the gold, put it on a boat and sent it to New York. Right? So they took millions of dollars worth of Haiti's gold, were then taken to New York, basically for safekeeping, right? And so that's, the other part of it was it's always about economics as well as politics, right? One of the things when Haiti became independent in 1804 under Jean-Jacques Dessalines was that in the Haitian Constitution, it said that no white man shall ever own land in Haiti. So the first thing the U.S. government did in 1915 was to change Haiti's constitution, to remove that clause. And FDR, which people love in this country because of the New Deal, but he was a racist, as all U.S. presidents are, he bragged that he rewrote the entire document himself, the Haitian Constitution, which opened it up for fleecing.
How are you, somebody that don't like Haiti, don't like black folk, that's just like us coming letting the KKK write a constitution, which now Trump wants to get rid of, right? So if he gets back in office, he was talking about getting rid of the Constitution, right? Okay, I'm just saying. But that's just like allowing the KKK to come in and write a constitution for black folk. Okay, it's not going to have anything in there that's going to protect us, right? Let's continue on. Almost done, family. I hope I'm not boring you. This is history. I love history. I like to know history. I want to understand what's really, truly going on over there. We may have a part 2, but I'm going to do this whole thing, and then we might have a part 2 to this because I really want you guys to understand what's really going on.
I have a quote. I just found you spoke about the Monroe Doctrine, which we can get into that more, but I just want to drop this in. This is something from like 1914, which again, 1915 is when this invasion started that you're talking about. And William McElroy, he was a former governor of West Virginia, and he was talking about Haiti, just like in the geopolitical aspect. The geographic location of Haiti is important here as well. So he says Haiti is directly on and commands the 2 greatest passages of the Atlantic Ocean into the Caribbean Sea from the eastern coast of the United States to the canal It thus practically controls the great bulk of commerce in the United States to the east and the Pacific Ocean, which is very important back then, even more so than now, because a lot of stuff is going through sea, not as many planes or anything like that. So commerce has to move. That's why coastal cities and ports have always been important to capital. I just want to note that there's also a geographic specification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, exactly. And I was going to say that, right? It's actually more important now. It's really interesting you say that because so part of the control of Haiti is very important for the U.S. on a number of levels. The first one, and people should know this, the most important part is Haiti is the first Black republic in the world that defeated colonialism, and slavery and white supremacy. Right. So Haiti, as Frederick Douglass said, is still paying for that. There's this deep anti-Blackness and racism that's towards these Haitians.
Yep.
That you can see from 200 years ago. The way they talk about so-called gangs now is the way that they talked about Haitian violence 100 years ago.
Yep.
There's always this thing about these Negroes cannot rule themselves.
And this document, I don't have the direct quote, but when I was reading through it, it had a bunch of references to Haiti being this violent place. And
it was about they're killing the whites. They killed all the whites. They did this, they did that, right? And so that discourse around Haiti has been around for 200 years, which is why it's so easy to believe, right? And so on. But, the other thing is there's this little island. If you look at your map, there's a little island right to the north, on the northwest part. It's connected land. It's not a full...
Hold on. I'm going to try to get that island. That island's important. I want you guys to hear about that little island. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it on down. Hold on, you guys. Where are they at? They are 39. Hold on. I want you guys to see this island that they say this island that they're going to talk about. I want you guys to see it. 39, 28, 39. Hold on. I'm trying to. Okay, that's what I want y'all to hear. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Is that it? Hold on. I think I went down too far. Hold on. I want you to see this little island that they want. Hold on. Yep, that may be it. Hold on, y'all. Give me a few minutes. I'm trying to get this up here. I'm trying to get this island up here. 28. Okay, hold on, you guys. I know I'm trying to get this up here so y'all can see the island. Get the island. You can get the island. There you go. Oh Lord, this is getting on my nerves. I can't stand. I can't use my computer, you guys. So used to using my computer to do this. Hold on, you guys. Okay, that's what I want y'all to see right there. Okay.
Island is just it's called Mole St. Nicholas. And the U.S. has been trying to get that area for a military base for 200 years. In fact, they sent Frederick Douglass to
Frederick Douglass.
When Frederick Douglass was the representative to Haiti, the U.S. representative to Haiti in the late 1800s, to negotiate for that little strip of land in Haiti, because they wanted a U.S. military base there. Haiti kept saying no, which is why the U.S. ended up at Guantanamo Bay. That's why the U.S. has a base in Guantanamo Bay.
I didn't know that.
If you look at the map, Mole St. Nicholas is in between. So that route goes between Cuba and Haiti. It's only, it's not that far. You can see what Guantanamo Bay is at the top, and then you see Mole St. Nicholas, where the boat can come through. And you're right, to get through there, if you have a base there, you can get through. Not only can you control the politics of the region, especially around Venezuela and Cuba and so on, but you can get through the Panama Canal to get to the Pacific. Today, because as the U.S. is preparing war with China, it actually becomes even more important to have this quick route through the Panama Canal to Asia. And And so that's important because people are saying, well, what?
Okay, you hear her. This little land here, I hope you guys can see. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure y'all can see me. This little land here, okay, is a strip of land. Hold on, I'm gonna see. It's a little strip of land, you guys, that America can has easy access to get to Asia, okay, and China and all that. Keep listening to what she's saying. Listen to this.
People don't give a they don't care. Sorry, I was about to curse. They don't care about Haiti or anything like that. It's just, but I'm like, if they don't care about Haiti, why is it that they go out of their way to destabilize the country? But also, do you know that the fourth largest U.S. embassy in the world is in Haiti? And so then you have to ask yourself, why is that?
Yes.
Why would a country that means nothing,
right,
to the rest of the world and to the West, have the fourth largest U.S. embassy? Because they plan to be there long, and they want to continue to have this military force there in order to have their way.
Exactly. Exactly.
And so what they realized after 2010 is that they can actually go in and actually impose their own president, right? Because the reason Aristide won in 1990, they thought it was their hand-picked person that was going to win the elections. Aristide surprised them.
Listen to this.
Washington had its own pick. This World Bank, I think this businessman that they wanted. The masses surprised them. And so in 2010, after the earthquake, and so let me just go back quickly. In 2010, right after the earthquake in October, cholera was found. Back to cholera was found in Haiti. It was found because the UN forces, they have bases throughout the country in Haiti, were dumped in the biggest water system in Haiti. There's a UN base right near it, and they were dumping their shit, literal shit, fecal matter, from their toilets into the main water source in Haiti. That's what caused cholera. And just think about the.
Did you hear how cholera started? The UN, just like she said, had a base in Haiti near the biggest water part, right? They was dumping their fecal, their dookie, pee and piss and dookie and whatever, into the water system of Haiti. They knew what they were doing. Well, they some dirty bastards. I'm sorry, they dirty as hell. I'm sick of them. But that's how cholera started. They always bring diseases. These some nasty, 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 nasty people. But let's continue.
The way that these people think about the Haitian population to dump their shit in the water that everybody uses to eat, to cook with, to wash, to bathe, right? That's how cholera spread in the middle of Haiti from this UN base because of the occupation. And so right after that, with cholera raging, and cholera sickened 1 million people and killed about 30,000. Those numbers are lower than I think they should be. And then the UN refused to accept responsibility. So they denied it for 6 years. And then
do you think the UN owes Haiti reparations? Yes, they do. But they're not going to give it to them. And they haven't as of yet. But they know they owe that country. Anytime they owe black folk money, they want to give to everybody else but black folk. Let's continue listening. I hope I'm not boring you guys, but if I am, okay, because I love history. I love to find out what happens and why people are in the predicament that they're in. This is the reason why Haiti's in the predicament that they're in.
After 6 years, they said, oh, we're sorry. And then we're going to figure something out. So there's never been reparations. They never fixed the water system and so on and so forth. That would stop cholera from happening. And that's why it's ironic and even more of an insult to use cholera than as a pretext, because the researchers of cholera now, to use that as a pretext to send more UN soldiers. So there's,
like you said, it was never there before.
Cholera had never been in Haiti. Right. And so you have that. So while you're having all this raging, you have the earthquake, and then you have cholera all within a year. So you think about the suffering of the Haitian people, right? People living in tents and so on. The U.S. then demands that there should be an election. And this is where, so the past 12 years of Haiti has been the complete demise of the Haitian state. So before you can have coup d'etats and you can put in, that's what they did after the 2004 coup d'etat. They put in so-called council of elders, and they put in a prime minister and had elections. But this time, they decided they're going to have elections. And the Haitian people were saying, like, look, there are a million people in tents. People don't have addresses. Why are we forcing elections? But they wanted to put in their person because they also tired of Beval, who had signed on to what they call the Petro-Carib funds. It was
What year
have
is
you heard of that? This is 2007.
Okay.
Beval was president, and Petro-Carib is a fund that Hugo Chavez of Venezuela had set up for the Caribbean nations for development. This is at a time when oil prices were high. Venezuela has all this oil. And I have to say, of all the friends in Haiti, Hugo Chavez was a friend. Like,
Venezuela
like,
was their friend.
Right? And so he decided that he would have this deal with the Caribbean where he would provide cheap oil at, like, I think 1% interest, where these countries did not have to pay them back for 25 years. So you would get the oil from Venezuela at a 1% interest, but you wouldn't have to pay them back till 25 years. And then the government would then sell the oil to the people on the market and then use the profits that it makes from selling the oil for development. That's how Petro-Carib was. The U.S. was completely against that from the very beginning because, of course, it goes against their oil companies,
of course,
right, that wanted to do business in Haiti and the Caribbean.
Of course.
And they were very angry at Preval for signing on to this, and so they wanted to get rid of him. And they wanted to get rid of Aristide because the WikiLeaks paper says he's against the market-based economy that the U.S. and the West prefer. Right, so he was not. They wanted more neoliberal economic policy.
And initially, he was, particularly in the '90s, he was casted as kind of like socialist, communist type.
He was, and if you look at even the Vatican papers, right? Like the Vatican was like he worshipped voodoo, and he's anti-market based, and he's not a real Catholic, he's not a real priest. And and Aristide is really interesting. I mean, he made a lot of mistakes in terms of, like, sometimes agreeing with some of this neoliberal policies because he didn't have any choice. But he's like, look, all I want was to bring a move from from devastation to move up from devastation to, like, poverty, or from poverty to, like, from survival to, like, poverty, like just a step up for the Haitian people. And they did not even want that, like, down to, like, not allowing them to raise the minimum wage. So, but I think one of the key things that got rid of Aristide was in 2003 during the celebration for the beginning of the Haitian Revolution, he stated that France's debt to Haiti was $21 billion, and Haiti needed reparations.
$21 billion.
So a lot of us think one of the key reasons for ousting him was for him coming out saying that this debt needed to be paid. And I don't, for your audience who doesn't know, the indemnity was a debt that after Haiti got independence in 1804, well, took its independence in 1804, no Western nation wanted to trade with it. And nations need trading, they need diplomatic relationships.
They're going to punish them and stick together.
And the U.S., for example, did not recognize Haiti until 1865, right when slavery was ending. And Haiti itself, after independence, got into a civil war between the North and the South, where the South were the mulatto elite. The northern part was mostly Black. And so, for people who want to know, there's, the mulattoes and Blacks came together to fight against the Europeans, but at the end, the country was split. And so one of these once Jean-Jacques Dessalines was assassinated, the leader of the revolution, and it was through treachery, Haiti was run by the Southerners, the light-skinned elite, and they really wanted French recognition. And so the French. So after the revolution, there was what they call gunboat diplomacy. The French always threatened to come back and send their boats, military boats. The French, the British, the U.S. always threatening Haiti. And this was like a war, a devastating war, and people were tired. They didn't have what it took to fight back. And so the French said the only ways they would recognize Haiti was if they paid reparations to the white planters that lost their property, including Africans. So Africans had to pay for their
and the Africans were part of the property. Yeah.
Right. So they had to pay for their own freedom to France, and that bill was not finished paying till the mid 1900s, 1947. So from early 1800s to 1947, Haitians have been paying back this indemnity.
And U.S. banks were in on that.
U.S. banks in France. So all the cool stuff, including the Eiffel Tower, were built off of the indemnity that Haitians were paying. And when Haitians could not afford to pay it, they got loans from the U.S. banks to continue paying France. And so when Aristide...
So you have to understand, by Haiti paying France, and they said that sometimes they couldn't pay France, right? So what they would do, they would go and borrow money from America, and then they would use that money to pay France. So now you're getting in debt again with America. So you have to understand, I wanted to do this, you guys, and I pray that I'm not boring you guys, but I needed you guys, and I need you guys to understand how important this is for us to know where is it all starting, where's it all going, and how do we get here with Haiti, and how they're calling, telling, saying that, oh, Haiti has all of this gang activity, but they're not telling you how Haiti got to that point, and they're not telling you that they're not gang members, they're protesters. They can never tell the truth about Black folk. They always got to overindulge, they always got to imagine, they always got to use their lying spirits to tell you something that's not true that's going on with Haiti, to make Haiti and make Black folk look as bad as they can. Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments here. Roosevelt destroyed a lot of countries and used companies like Dole and Chiquita Banana to go in to take over countries, just like Europe with the Royal Duchess. You're right. That island is rich. Haiti has oil, it has minerals, and United States wants that area. They want that country. They need Haiti right now. That's why they're over there now drilling in Haiti for oil. They can't get it from Russia. Saudi Arabia told them to go to hell, and Haiti can't tell them to go to hell because Haiti has no power. So now they're over there digging in Haiti even now. But we're going to continue. I hope I'm not boring you guys, but thank you for hanging in. But if you got to go ahead and go. Maybe you'll come. You didn't heard enough anyway, but I just wanted us to understand how we got here. We're going to do one more show on this, and I'm going to read this Ottawa, and I put it in the chat. I want you to look up that Ottawa, the spelling of Ottawa. I spelled it, and I want you to look up that Ottawa initiative, and it's almost like when Dutch, France, Brazil, Britain was coming against Africa when they was going to separate Africa. They did the same thing, and that's how they got their hands on Haiti. So they did that same thing that there's nothing new under the sun that these devils do. There's nothing new. This is why I don't understand why we don't learn their tactics. Why are we so eager to believe what liars who have been known liars, who've proven themselves to be liars? Why is it that we can never, ever understand their tactics? We know, oh, excuse me, I get excited. I've been drinking water while y'all been doing this, but we know how they are. We know, we should know their tactics by now. But you still have Black folk talking about, oh, Haiti and those gangs, and they shooting up everything, and they're killing up everybody. And instead of them doing their dang on research, you'll believe what the media is telling you about your brothers and sisters, and you know they liars? Forecast. I'm just trying to help us to understand, and I knew that I couldn't explain it like the lady. Her name is Jamina. I wanted to get her on, but I found the thing, and I said, well, you know what? This is better. Let's hear it. She's already talked about it. Let's hear it. But I just need us to understand that anytime white folk going after a country, it's got to be something with that country that America wants. Just like they wouldn't go in there and fight against Rwanda. When the genocide of Rwanda in 94, America didn't touch them. America said, I ain't got nothing. They didn't have no fight in the game. But with Haiti, they got a fight in the game. And they want that oil, and they want the minerals, and they going to get them. But I'm telling you, they finna get the worst shock of their life. If they go over there messing with Haiti, they going to send in, just like we heard, they send other Black people in to fight against their own, okay? And those Black folk from the Caribbean, Bahamas, Jamaica, they'll fight because they're paying them like $88,000 a year, which is a lot of money for them. And they're paying a stipend of their salary. So they're going to go and fight their own brothers because of money, because they need the money. But it's going to be very unfortunate that a lot of Black folk getting ready to die because they're going to send Black people in to fight against Haiti. And Haiti said, you send them in? And Haiti not playing, because you have to understand, U.S. sent a lot of UN And the U.S. sent a lot of weapons to Haiti for this so-called gang violence that we see now rising up, right? They gonna use those weapons against their brothers and sisters that's coming in. That the UN and the U.S. is gonna send in to fight Haiti, and Haiti's not going down like that. And I'm praying and hoping that something will happen that they won't send in our brothers and sisters to fight against each other. But they, that's what their plan is. But let's just continue on. We almost done. I think we got. Let me see where we at. Hold on. I'm gonna see. We got just maybe about 10 more minutes. So if you guys can hang in there for about 10 more minutes, you good? You good? Okay, hang on in there.
2003 demanded that France pay that back. I think it scared everyone. And I think that really accelerated. They didn't like his policies, but this really accelerated.
This is the doctor that's talking now.
And so in 2010, fast forward 2010, you have then, after cholera and so on, the U.S. is forcing these elections. The first thing they do is bring in the Organization of American States. And this is why all these Western so-called global international organizations are all imperialist organizations, the Organization of American States, the IMF, the World Bank, the UN, they're all set up to uphold Western supremacy.
Right.
So the Organization of American States said they would organize these elections. One of the things that they did was remove Lavalas, which is the largest political party in Haiti, from running. So they banned the party from running a candidate.
Did you hear that? Haiti had their own candidates. They banned those. They banned their candidates, and they gonna bring in their own candidates. And their candidate lost. Hillary Clinton came from the U.S. and said, "No, we're gonna put him in anyway." And let's continue listening, because I'm telling you, these diabolical devils. I'm telling you that Biden said one thing. He said 2040 ain't gonna be no more white folk. It's gonna be Mexicans and that want to still have that white supremacy mindset, right? But I'm gonna tell you, the majority of them, they're gonna be done. They're going to be done. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait till they're done, because I'm so sick of their mindset of always destroy, kill, steal, and destroy. We still don't understand who attributes those are. Once we learn whose attributes those are, we'll know who we're dealing with. Let's continue. I ain't going to interrupt no more, you guys.
The U.S. then there were 3 candidates running. And this is so what happens is you have Michel Martelly, which was like a neo-Duvalierist. Duvalier was the dictatorship. The dictator of Haiti for 30 years up until 1986. You have Michel Martelly, you have this woman named Milan Monica, and then this other guy named Jean Celestin. And so the U.S. wanted Martelly. And so what did they do? The first round goes through. Martelly was not a U.S. citizen. And people will say, he was not a Haitian citizen. People will say that he had moved to the U.S. He was bankrupt. He was living in the U.S. and did not have a Haitian passport, and his Haitian passport shows up a few days before the elections, right? So, and not only that if you look at the WikiLeaks papers, there's a PR company.
Can you guys still hear okay? Can you guys still hear me okay? We're good? Okay, I started to mention it yesterday, but I didn't have time about Ghana overpaying Europeans for oil. Really? My thing is, man, okay, so you guys can't hear me, okay. But man, this is the thing about Ghana. We're going to talk about that too, but you go ahead and talk about that. But my thing is, why is it that every time they come to get anything from Africa, they can have it for free, much or nothing. But let us want something from them, and they'll charge Ghana 5 times the amount. But Africa never does the same thing to them. They don't never overcharge them. They don't never charge them, period. They can come in here and rake this land dry, and they allow it. But let them come, let Ghana go to China, or let Haiti go and ask for something. They're going to charge them double. But that ought to teach Ghana a lesson. Good for them. Good. I'm glad. Good. Maybe that'll wake their asses up, huh? You're going to sit up there. You come and they come and get cocoa for you for much or nothing. They come over here and get the gold and the silver and minerals and everything for much or nothing. China come over here and they don't even have to pay taxes and all a few other things, right? But they give them the stuff for cheap. But then the charge to Ghana up the yin yang. Okay, that's fine. But Ghana can get their oil from Haiti. Why are they going to China for their oil? Why don't they go to Haiti and get it? You feel me? But that's another story. We don't never want to help our own, do we? Okay, that's fine. Let me keep on. Continue on.
was hired to basically clean him up, right? So the first round of the elections.
And this is what year again? Just make sure.
This is 2010.
Okay.
Fall of 2010, right?
So this is post-earthquake?
This is post-earthquake, post-cholera. While cholera is raging, while people are saying we cannot have elections because there are a million people who don't have housing and so on, right? So the U.S. forces the elections, they pay for them. They spend, and I write about this, I wrote about this back in 2011, about this, what we call the selection. Because what happens is the U.S. paid, I think, either $38 million for these elections. The OAS comes in. So you remove the majority party from the country. So you have very few people voting. And the first round of the elections, I think it was under 20% people who voted. Martin Lee did not make the first round. So the first round of the elections come, he does not make the first round. Hillary Clinton, and this is during the so-called Arab Spring, which I call the African Spring, but this is when like protests are happening in like northern parts of Africa, right? Tunisia, Libya, which would lead to the demise of Gaddafi, right? So Hillary Clinton flies from the Middle East, flies to Haiti, and demand that they change the order of the finals of the election, change the election results.
And she's Secretary of State.
She's Secretary of State for Obama.
Yeah.
So she flies in there, and then there's one guy who's in there who's written about this. They threatened the sitting president, who's Rene Preval, and in a meeting. And this, you can find this in the WikiLeaks papers, and people have written exposés. There's a meeting that's happening with the core group, the UN representatives, the OAS, and then they're saying that they told Preval that if he doesn't agree with the change in the ballot, that there's a plane waiting for him to take him out.
Ain't that something?
This is like.
This is Hillary Clinton's.
This is Hillary Clinton, and this is Kenneth Merton. This is the U.S. ambassador to Haiti. So they're threatening this, and then so the guy who reports, he's Brazilian. He's just like, this is crazy, and so they said, well, we already told Preval that this is going to happen. So if he doesn't, we'll put him on a plane. And they said, well, how did Preval respond? Preval said, well, I'm not Aristide. I'm Silva. I'm Allende. Remember Chile, the coup d'état that happened in 1973, right? Right. And so there's that, right? So they basically remove the person that came in second place and put Martelly in there against the wishes of the people. Meanwhile,
this dude's not even.
This dude couldn't even qualify to be president.
He was in Haiti. He was, he was going bankrupt in his house.
He's not even Haitian.
Right? So that's a whole other conversation. But so they forced him, and so he basically won with 18% of the votes when the majority of people didn't vote. But also he made the second round, and that's with the collusion of the Organization of American States, which is supposed to be a neutral organization. But also, so Hillary Clinton handpicked our president, right? This Neil DeValier, and the first thing he does.
This was in the WikiLeaks, because I remember that story.
This is in the WikiLeaks, exactly. In the WikiLeaks papers, and so the second round goes happening.
Let's not forget. Remember Hillary Clinton. Remember that one missionary church or group that went over to Haiti. This was after the hurricane. Remember, they had a horrible hurricane like in 2008, I think it was. I think, if I'm not mistaken, between 2008 and 10, they had a horrible earthquake, right? Not earthquake. Oh Lord, I just said it. Whatever. So anyway, Hillary Clinton came in. Hurricane. Hillary Clinton came in and vouched for the group of people that put Haitian babies on planes, told people that the Haitians, the babies, their moms, their parents had died in the earthquake, the hurricane, okay? I keep calling it earthquake, hurricane, you guys. Now, all of these babies' parents didn't die in the hurricane, okay? These babies were separated from their parents. So what this orphanage or this religious pedophilia group came in, and they had all these Haitian babies on these planes, on this plane, right? They didn't have any paperwork for these babies. They was kidnapping these babies. They got caught. Now look this up now. They got caught and they was in Haiti jail, right? Hillary Clinton came over and vouched for them. This is the same time where one of her secretaries or her assistants came up dead. Okay. The assistant told her parents that she had some information, was telling her boyfriend that she had information and about Hillary Clinton, right? She came up all of a sudden, she killed herself, suicide, right? A lot of people around Hillary Clinton come up dead. Okay, and it's always a suicide. It's never, murder. It's always suicide. This woman has killed more people. I don't care what nobody say. So this group of people that's known a pedophile, right? She vouches for them. So they get to leave the country. I guess, left the kids here, but they got to leave the country. But how many other groups of children did they take out of Haiti before they even got caught? Because she vouched for that group of people. Okay. So obviously she knew the leader, which is a woman, and her, they knew each other. So this woman and Hillary Clinton worked together, and she vouched for that group. So they were allowed to leave Haiti. And and they said, oh, never come back or whatever. But they didn't have to go to jail or nothing. Look that story up. That was one that happened back in, I think it was between whenever the hurricane happened, it was after the hurricane. But let's go ahead. We're almost done. I'm not going to keep you all day. I'm not going to keep you because I know it's what, 7 a.m. Y'all up early. Thank you, you guys. Y'all up early. But let's finish. Continue listening.
It happened in 2011. Hillary Clinton flies from the Middle East, flies to Haiti, and demand that they change the order of the finals of the election. Change the election
And
results.
she's Secretary of State.
She's Secretary of State for Obama.
Yeah.
So she flies in there, and then there's one guy who's in there who's written about this. They threatened the sitting president, who's Rene Proval, and in a meeting, and this you can find this in the WikiLeaks papers, and people have written exposés. There's a meeting that's happening with the core group, the UN representatives, the OAS, and then they're saying that they told Preval that if he doesn't agree with the change in the ballot, that there's a plane waiting for him to take him out. This is
Hillary Clinton's.
This is Hillary Clinton, and this is Kenneth Merton. This is the U.S. ambassador to Haiti. So they're threatening this, and then so the guy who reports, he's Brazilian. He's just like, this is crazy, and so they said, well, we already told Preval that this is going to happen. So if he doesn't, we'll put him on a plane. And they said, well, how did Preval respond? Preval said, well, I'm not Aristide. I'm Silva. I'm Allende. Remember Chile, the coup d'etat that happened in 1973, right? Right. And so there's that, right? So they basically removed the person that came in second place and put Martelly in there against the wishes of the people. Meanwhile,
This dude's wasn't even in Haiti.
He wasn't in Haiti. He was, he was going bankrupt in his house, and now he's a multimillionaire, right? So that's a whole other conversation. But so they forced him, and so he basically won with 18% of the votes when the majority of people didn't vote. But also he made the second round, and that's with the collusion of the Organization of American States, which is supposed to be a neutral organization. But also, so Hillary Clinton handpicked our president, right? This Neil DeValier, and the first thing he does.
This was in the WikiLeaks, because I remember that story.
This is in the WikiLeaks. Exactly. In the WikiLeaks papers. And so the second round happens in 2011. They handpick him. And so he becomes this. And immediately, and this is like when all this money, the billions of dollars that were raised over the after the earthquake for Haiti, which was stolen by the Red Cross and all these people were part of this.
I remember that.
Right. And Martelly's part of the Haitian elite, right? And I have to say, there's a really crazy problem in Haiti that we have in the Caribbean, but people don't talk about it as much. Is that there's a very small, light-skinned white elite in Haiti. These major families that run everything, that own everything, and that make decisions. And so they're the ones that, when all the so-called, when Obama put Bill Clinton, who's a vampire, who sucks everybody dry, takes everybody's money, put Bill Clinton and George W. Bush in charge of reconstruction funds for Haiti, they only dealt with these families that own, and this is where this is the tie to gangs, because these families own the ports. They own all the private ports around Haiti.
Listen to these families. It's 5 families that own Haiti. 5 families. None of them are Haitians. You have one that's Israeli. You have one that's a Jamaican. You have 2 that's not even from Haiti, period. So all of these people, these 5 families members that own Haiti are not even Haitian. But let's listen.
Up until the earthquake, they made a big come up after the earthquake because coming in, what happens? It goes right through them, through their businesses, through their ports, and so on and so forth. And
Right.
Martelly is part of that group. So Martelly's tenure was really horrible, right? I mean, this was when Duvalier came back into the country, right? And so there's pictures of Martelly, Duvalier, and Bill Clinton. This is like the dictator of Haiti, right? So you have them there, and he's like, Haiti's open for business. So basically, through him, the reconstruction for Haiti was that basically construction for the elite classes, right? So what did Bill Clinton do to Haiti? They built what a Holiday Inn hotel, right? And like some factory in the north that they sold to a South Korean faculty for free South factory for free trade, whatever. So where you basically use labor, that cheap labor of Haitians to do factory work. So Martelly comes in, and under him, he doesn't run legislative elections, so we start losing our legislators, but he has the U.S. support, so he doesn't do any of that. And he's ruling by decree at this thing. So, Haiti is a country that had thousands of elected officials. We're down to like 8 elected officials.
Nobody's speaking for Haiti.
No elections, no legislative elections, and so on and so forth. And then what happens is he handpicks. He had to go after a while. There's so many protests against him. He handpicks Jovenel Moïse, same party, right? Who had even fewer votes than Martelly, who the Organization of American States actually, allow ballot stuffing and so on and so forth. That's also very open out there. So he was handpicked, and people protested him from the very beginning because they're like, these were not fair elections. And through him, you lose the rest of the Senate, the legislature, the local judges, all of those we lose because then Jovenel Moïse refuses to step down when his 5 years are up, which led to a whole bunch of protests in 2020. But there were protests against him in 2018, 2019 because the Petrocaribe funds from the Petrocaribe program that Venezuela had, they embezzled it. So they stole like $2 billion. That's Martelly and that party.
It's a lot of money.
So people were protesting that money. They
From
were
Haiti.
protesting the fact that these were like, undemocratic governments. But what the U.S. has done is basically they doubled down. So they're supporting. They supported that. And so the assassination of Jovenel Moïse last summer, we think it's an infighting between the elites, but the U.S. supported it. The U.S. knows till this day there's no report, but it's the U.S. that went in, for example. First of all, a lot of, if you see the videos like DEA, so it's like U.S. drug police were right in Haiti. That's what they call. But it's the U.S. that went in to see, the FBI, U.S. FBI went and took all the evidence and brought it back to the U.S. So everybody knows.
So where did the evidence go? The U.S. had something to do with it. They didn't came to Haiti, took the evidence and taken it out. So the people that actually committed murder got away with it, right? We're not done. It's almost done, y'all. I promise it's almost done. I know this. I'm trying to give you guys the background of Haiti so we'll understand what is going on right now in Haiti. Now, understand, remember January 6th, right? When all these white folk came against, these thug terrorists came against, try to overthrow the government, right? Did they bring any other troops in? Did they bring any troops in? Did the UN bring troops? Did they shoot one bullet at those people? Well, they shot one lady, she died. But considering what they talking about doing to Haiti, did they do that with those white folk that tried to overthrow the government January 6th? Hell no, they didn't. But you're gonna go and do it to Haiti. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's continue. We almost done. Almost done.
U.S. has the evidence. They know who did it. We know it was like the Colombians, but they were hired by
Colombians did it.
Responsible live in Miami, right? And we know the companies, but the U.S. won't follow that because they're implicated. The other thing is,
this was a beef between the elites. I was listening to Guerrilla History podcast, and Pascal Robert was on there, and he was saying how you can speak on this yourself, but he said Moise was giving you're supposed to give the contract deals to build things to develop on the island to the local elite.
Right.
He was going to foreign people to do that, and then he was saying to some people.
Man, this stuff is deep, but let me read a little bit of the comments. True, many of us are still in that colonial mindset. Yes, to keep things at bay, businesses as usual. You also have these elites that do everything in Europe. They sell out for a comfortable lifestyle. Yes, they do. Look at Karen Bass. Look at your CDC. Okay, look at Jesse Jackson, who they know had something to do with MLK murder, right? But he sold out and he's living large, been living good for a long time, right? Now he's looking all crazy, got whatever, some kind of disease, looking crazy. But on the continent, 49, you also said on the continent to be president or prime minister in the different countries, it should be mandatory to be educated on, or yes, at the continent only and not from outside the continent. All medical should be in-house. Yes, forecast. And they have no business in Haiti, which is true in the first place. They kicked out Europeans out of reason. Wait a minute, kicked out for a reason, and they let them in, right back in, and let them allow them to control stuff. But you have to understand, they had a constitution that said that no white people can buy anything in Haiti. U.S. government came in, Roosevelt came in and rewrote the Constitution, right? Took that clause out. So that's why. How you gonna come in Haiti? And I bet you we can't go in Europe and buy no land in Europe, can we? But you're gonna come in and you have the nerve to touch a constitution for black people, for a black country, for black people. Well, you know what? These diabolical devils, they gonna pay for all of all of this stuff that we see in them do. They gonna pay for this. This is a crime against humanity, how they treat Haiti. And you guys need to pull us some video as far as look at Haiti and what got going on. They sent money to Haiti, but they knew those Haitian folks wasn't gonna get the money. All of those five families that own Haiti, they got the money for their businesses. They got the money to buy more land for themselves. Gate got all that money, billions of dollars that was sent in for Haiti's reconstruction infrastructure. They took the money and ran with it. Okay, money makes people turn a blind eye. Yes, quick, and it's crazy how a few families can be allowed to create such chaos. But guess what? You have those same families here. Okay, Rothschilds, you got them here. Same families in the U.S. now. Who you think calling the shots with this reserves, federal reserves? That's not government. That's private individuals who has control over the U.S. Reserves. Okay, and who do you think is lowering those rates up and down the rates? The Federal Reserves. Those same people. The elites. Okay, the Rothschilds and the other people. Those are the ones that are doing it in the U.S. So they do it across the board. But let's continue. It's almost over. I keep saying that. It really is almost over. I don't even want to go to part two because it is a part two to this, but we're going to do a part two. I'm not going to be here too long because hour and a half already. So we're just going to do a little bit more and then we'll be done. Y'all hang in there.
That was part of it. It was he overreached.
Yeah. He overreached, but also he started talking back, right? Because, they handpicked them. Michel Martelly and the bosses picked them because they thought, and there's also color dynamic, right? So they thought, he's like this dumb, dark-skinned person that could be used because in Haiti, it matters if you're dark-skinned and a president, right? Because you don't want, because the majority of people look like me, right? And because there's such a long history of like colorism and the elite being white, Levantine, the five families are like, they're, Biggio, who's like the billionaire in the Caribbean who lives in Florida, he's a Zionist, right? He's Israeli. And people think, he does all kinds of crazy stuff. But you have that, you have the Vevs family, you have the Brent family, you have the Volt family. So these are like white, light-skinned, Syrian, white, Italian people that run Haiti. These are the families that run Haiti.
They got no business running Haiti.
They're about 5 to 13 of them. We have an article in Black Agenda Report that talks about these families, because the only way to solve the crisis in Haiti is to diminish the power of these foreign, they call themselves Haitian, but they're not. They have dual passports, right? So you have Martelly come in. So Jovenel Moïse was assassinated because we think in that ruling party that the U.S. installed from 2010, there's a split between the two groups. And Moïse, I think, went beyond what he was supposed to, because the whole point was for him to hold the spot for Martelly to come back, because Haiti only allows one term. So you can run the term, you can get off and then come back, but you can't do consecutive terms as president because of the long history of coup d'etats, right, or dictatorships. Right. And so so Jovenel Moïse is killed. The other thing is, this Ariel Ali was chosen by the core group in the U.S. So at first, he was an interim. The reason he's not legitimate, Moise was going through all kinds of trouble. There's so many protests against him. People wanted him out. He overstayed his welcome. His term was over February 2021. He refused to step down. And so then people were protesting. And then what he tried to do was reshuffle his cabinet, whatever was left of it, and appointed another prime minister. The prime minister position in Haiti is an appointed one, it's not an elected one. So the president appoints the prime minister.
Right, that's important, because I don't think a lot of people know there's a president and a
prime minister. Right, and so that's very important. And so it's not like Jamaica where their leader's still the King of England, but that's a whole other conversation.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So you have a president and prime minister. So Moise had a prime minister called Joseph, and then he had just appointed Ariel Henry, who was supposed to be sworn in the day he was assassinated. So the core group announces Paul Joseph is the new prime minister, right? This core group decides this, right? They send a tweet, but then that same day, the next day, Biden sends a high-level delegation to Haiti, and they switch their position, and they decide Ariel Henry, the core group, Ariel Henry, who was not, who had not been chosen yet, they decided he should be prime minister.
And what year are we in now? We're in 2000.
This is 2021. This is last summer after the assassination. This is July. So this is like when we had Black Alliance for Peace. We released a statement like, who rules Haiti? Like, who decides? So then they decided that Ariel Henry would be the leader of Haiti. Now, mind you, Ariel Henry is implicated in the assassination of Jovenel Moise.
Okay, you hear that, right?
Right. And so there's all kinds of, information.
Okay, now you hear that. They just appointed the guy that was accused of assassinating the president that they just had last year. Listen on. Around,
the fact that he was on the phone with the killer for 6 minutes right after the assassination. So there's evidence out there that he's implicated. So Haitian people know this. Right, but the U.S. holds on to him because he does everything they need.
Right.
And so that's really where we are in Haiti. We're under occupation by the core group. We have an illegitimate installed prime minister that was not voted, that has no mandate, and this is the illegitimate government that's calling for an armed force to Haiti. And that's the problem that that one of the key things. In addition to not wanting a foreign invasion, because what foreign invasion has meant to Haiti in 1915, it meant the killings of thousands of people, the forced labor. That's when the U.S. actually first used aerial bombardment, and that was in the countryside in Haiti in the early 1900s, 1919, 1918. And then now under this occupation, you have cholera, you have a lot of murders. The other thing you have is rapes. So the U.S. raped so many kids, like 11-year-old girls, so much so that the Institute for Justice and Democracy in Haiti had to sue the UN so that these guys can take paternity over the hundreds and thousands of children that were left behind from rape. So, and that people can look that up, like, suing UN soldiers for the children they left behind, right? So the foreign occupation has been devastating for Haitians, for Haitian people in so many ways, right? Murder, but also lack of, the lack of sovereignty, the complete denial of Haitian sovereignty to this foreign military occupation.
Almost done, you guys. Almost.
All right, that's it for the first half of the discussion, I think.
Okay, you guys. It's it for the first half, and we are going to stop sharing right now. But I just want you guys to think about what they just said, okay? You had these UN soldiers that's coming in. Haiti, from the looks of it, Haiti has never had any peace, okay? But I'm going to tell you what. If they send those troops in there, it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a bloodbath. The America, the UN, France, Dutch, Brazil, all of these people has always had their hand in Haiti, just like it is in Africa, okay? They seem to not ever want to leave Black people alone, because they know that if they ever leave us alone, they know we win. We're gonna win regardless, okay? We got it in the bag already, okay? I don't care what it look like. Y'all gonna have to understand what's going on, and you're gonna have to understand and see with your eyes now of the U.S. right now is going down fast, okay? You got money in the bank. I'm telling you, y'all better start buying silver, Y'all should be investing that money right now, either some land or some silver or something. Get that money out of the bank. I guarantee you it's not going to be good. What's coming? Okay, I've been talking about this for the last 2-3 years. Okay, but we have to understand Haiti has never had any peace. We're gonna do a part 2, and the part 2 probably tomorrow. Well, probably the same time, maybe a little later. I don't know. But I want to still kind of keep putting it out there, because I want us to understand that she did the history of everything leading up to right here. So now she's going to do the rest of it, which is really going to help you to understand that they have, they call him a rebel, but he's not. He was an ex-police officer. They call him Barbecue, right? His name is Barbecue. And we're going to talk about him tomorrow, and how he is really taking on this whole war by himself, with the city of Haiti. But they're protecting him, but he's doing it because of all of this stuff, the minimum wage, the gas, the presidents, the chosen presidents, the assassinated presidents. They want the UN out, plain and simple. They want their hands out of the cookie jar. They want anybody that's not black out. And that's what the protest is. Not the gangs, has nothing to do with gangs. You know, white folk can't never call us who we really are. And they can never tell you, oh, they're fighting for justice. They're fighting for freedom. They're fighting for, the racial disparities. They're not going to tell you that. So we have to begin to look between the lines and begin to learn who our enemies are for real. And we're not doing that. I don't know why. So I'm not, like I said, we've been on here long enough. I usually don't like to do long shows like this, but I am going to bring it back tomorrow, and we're going to do the second half. And then we might, if we have enough time, I want to go over the 2 papers, the 2 orders that she said. The one was Ottawa Initiative, and I want to talk a little bit about another one that she mentioned, that I don't have pulled up right now. But I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Nope. I want to see if I can pull it up really super quick. I don't think I can, but let me see. Hold on. I want to pull up one. History. Recent close. Okay, shoot. History. We'll talk about it. I'll have it pulled up tomorrow. But we won't do it today. I'll have it pulled up tomorrow, because I want us to finish the story on Haiti. I want you guys to see how serious this is. And like I said, they're planning on sending troops, and they're going to be black troops. Unfortunately, they're going to, which is, but people don't understand this. They don't see it. They're because they going in they really want that land. That they really want that land, and they want Haiti gone. They want Haitians gone, because they want that oil. They want that land because it's got minerals, and it's so small city, a small country by itself. My thing is, I don't understand why Africa and the other countries don't come together to protect Haiti, because they were all one. And this is what happens when you get tribalism and you do the colorism. Everybody wants to say, oh, you're lighter than me. You're more important because you're lighter, or you're more important because you're a Haitian. You're more important because you're Nigerian. You're more tribalism. We got to stop. But I don't understand why a lot of countries won't come to Haiti's defense. You have a whole continent, Kenya, Ghana, Gambia. Where you at to help out your brother? Haitians need some help. They can't do it by themselves. And it's gonna take y'all to get some help up in here. Welcome. It's gonna take supernatural help to help Haiti out. I'm telling you, because they have it in for Haiti, and they're planning on sending troops in. They didn't do it January 6th for the white thugs that was taking over the government, right? They didn't, they was all in the Capitol building, but nobody was called in. You didn't call in the UN. You didn't call in the National Guard. You didn't call in anybody. But black folk that's protesting what you're doing in their country, you want to send in troops to shut them down, because they bringing attention to what your garbage can, what you're doing to their country. You got 5 families. It's not even Haitian running a Haitian country. That's crazy. But you got several families here too. The Rothschilds in particular, that's running America. the reserves, which is not even a governmental entity. It's a private family. The Rothschilds. Look them up. And they got plenty more with the Rothschilds, not just the Rothschilds. I just don't have it in front of me right now, but there's plenty more. Not just the Rothschilds. I'm just saying. But now, this is what it's not about a game. It's about a protest that Haiti is that's what's going on in Haiti. It's a protest. It has nothing to do with gangs. But they want you to believe that these are wild savages. These are wild animals. The very ones that are committing crimes, criminal activity. Our government is committing criminal activity. Hillary Clinton committed criminal activity, murders, and everything else, and still nothing. These people don't never want to hold themselves accountable, but they want to hold Black people and other cultures, other folk accountable for what we do, but never hold themselves accountable. That police officer, they finally having the trial for Atiana. Remember her murder, the one that was the police officer that went around the back into her window and shot in her window and killed her. They finally having his trial, but don't be surprised if he gets off. Just don't be surprised. We don't expect any justice in their system, but we do expect justice because we will get justice because it's called karma. Okay, he will get his justice, maybe not by the legal justice system, the unjustice system of America, but he will get his karma because trust and believe you'll have children. And don't think they get away. We always think that they get away. Sorry, y'all. Oh Lord, I didn't press another button. Okay, don't think that they getting away. They're not getting away. It was a thing on my screen, but yeah, just flew in the window. I was trying to get them out. But yeah, just don't think that they're getting away because they think they are and they're not. But that's a story for another day. But we have to just remain faithful and just know that we win. I don't care what it look like. We win. America's going down, and people don't even understand that. And they was talking about. I want to bring up the little thing of California reparations in California that California is supposed to be getting, and they're getting between $250,000 and $300,000, right? Yes, we know it's not enough, but you have Black people talking about, oh, I don't want that. I want my land. Why don't you get the money and buy your own land in another country? I'm just saying. Why? Who's to say that you have to stay in America? And people that's believing that America is their land, then you stay there and you do what you need to do there. But I wouldn't spend a dime buying land in a country that's going down. You see it's going down, and you're going to take your money that they're finna give you and buy land in a country that's getting ready to be destroyed. That make it make sense, family. Make it make sense. You have all these continents and countries that you can go and buy some land in, and you're going to take your money that they're going to give you, and instead of investing it in a cheaper place to live, somewhere that's established that you can actually go and have your own business, establish your own business, buy your small piece of land for under $1,000, and you still have $299,000. You're gonna go and spend your money in a country that's going to be destroyed. That'll make it make sense. That'll make sense. And some people say, I don't want a handout. I don't want. You never see Indians talking about, I don't want a handout. You don't see the Jews talking about, I don't want a handout. You hear Black folk who ain't got nothing talk about, I don't want what they don't want. What? Please help me to make it make sense. California's the first state, and it's not going to be the last state. California is always the first to do anything. And trust me, I think there is one more state that's doing something, and it's Asheville in North Carolina. They have been talking about giving reparations also, but they're just more or less programs. I don't want programs. I don't need a program. I don't even qualify for some of them programs that you try to give us. Okay, so give me my money. If for once in one program, you take a program. I don't want no program from them. I want my money so that I can take my money and invest it, because I already know what I'm doing, man. America won't see one red cent of my reparations. Trust and believe me. Somebody said, I think it was Umar, Dr. Umar was talking about Black folk don't know what to do with, and we only want to talk like this crazy talk. Black folk won't know what to do with their reparations, which, hey, if that's what he feels, some may not, but I know that I know what to do with mine. I'm just saying. And I will not be spending any of mine in America. So my thing is, the best revenge that we could get actually right now is to cancel Christmas, boycott Christmas, and not spend a dime. You want to give your child one little toy or one little car or whatever, don't go all out. I mean, boycott Christmas. And hey, you might celebrate it in February or January, but don't celebrate it in December, because that is going to balance out their economy. And they are counting on us to spend a whole lot of money for Christmas because their economy is crazy right now. Don't. The best way that we can get back at them is through our power of spending. Boycott Christmas. Don't spend money for Christmas. That will bankrupt this country. People don't understand that. Black Friday is a disappointment because Black folks still don't understand about Christmas. Still don't understand about Christmas. I don't know what it's going to take for us to understand that we run this world. We run America. Without your dollars, Black people, they would die. Without your Black dollars, you would bankrupt this country. Without your Black dollars, they couldn't survive. Without your Black bodies, we're the ones that's helping them to stay alive because they can't reproduce. So they're using our Black men and our Black women to reproduce through them, and in turn making other enemies for us. Those little half Black, half white babies, they don't even like Black folks. They have white mama, they don't even like Black people because that white side has talked about Black folks so much that they don't even want to be Black. So they don't even like Black folk for real. So we have little races, mixed babies. So we're going to have to fight. My granddaughter's going to have to fight those mixed baby races, those mixed babies that are racist babies. We're recreating more enemies for us. And we don't even understand that. I don't know why we can't see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is to stay with your own, spend with your own, develop your own. If you want to buy land in a Black country, buy land in Gambia, buy land in Africa, buy land, research where's the cheapest place where you can invest and also where you can build. You might can have an online store. You might can have a foundation. You might can have a coffee shop. You might can have, something. Don't just take that money and blow it. Don't go and buy a TV. Now, yeah, you're going to have some people buying houses and cars. Yes, okay. Take it, but invest it. Please invest. And our money to keep them. Yes, they are. And we don't see that. I don't understand why. You said something about Rhode Island, right? Take the money and create a better future somewhere else. Yes, I believe that. Rhode Island too. But Rhode Island is doing it too. Okay, it's open to everyone, even though it was launched for Black folk. What the heck? What are you talking about? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Please help me. So Rhode Island is talking about giving Black people reparations, but they're going to give it to everybody. Did the Jews give their money to everybody? Did the Indians give their money to everybody? Why is it when Black folk get anything, we have to give it to everybody? I don't understand that. I'm still trying to understand that. But if that's how they do it, I don't care do what you want to do. Let me get mine. And y'all already know what I'm out. I'm telling you, I will be on the first plane and I will be investing, building my house because I have land already in Africa. I'm getting ready to get some more. And I will be investing that in that land. And I'll be building on that land. Yeah, I've seen things here that need to be done. And I will be on the next plane heading north. I wish Bakari would come with them dump trucks. They need dumpsters. They need garbage. They need a garbage thing here. And right now they put it in a room and then they have people, they hire people to clear the room out, and then people put trash back in the room. Then they clear it. Makes no sense. Get bins, get you some trucks, and you can get a contract in Africa and take care of the trash. I'm telling you, trash here will billions of dollars in trash in Africa. Billions of dollars. I'm telling you, billions of dollars. Okay, so they set the money initially for Black folks, but now it's open up for white folks too. I don't get it. I don't understand it. We can never, but you know what? You have to understand that we still win. It's going to be okay. I don't care what it look like. I don't care what they think they're going to do, but it's going to get so bad for them that it's going to get so bad in this country for them and across the board that they're going to put us out. I'm just saying. Did you see the animals attacking people right now? They're not attacking Black folk. I've seen that, but they're attacking them, right? Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is? See the little girl with the raccoon on the leg, the raccoon just getting out. For what reason? And other folks have been attacked by wild animals. Why? And they're not attacking Black people. I'm just saying. But that's a story for another day. But I did not want to be here. I am way over time. Thank you guys for joining. I know it was super early for you guys. It's like 2:00 here. It's like, wow. It's like probably, what time is it here? No, it's 4:00 here for us. It's 4:00. So that means I'm being on here 2 hours, which is way too long. And it's 8 a.m. You guys were up really super early. I'm gonna try not to be as early tomorrow. I might be because my time is 8 hours difference from you guys. So I may be on again at 6:30 tomorrow. Y'all just, it's Sunday. You guys join me. If not, it's okay. But I still want to stay on this Haiti thing. I want part 2 of Haiti. I want to talk about the now. They talked about the history of it and all of that to come to this. So now we're going to do the now and what's going on right now. Okay. So I hope you guys can join me. Take care, family. Peace and blessings. And I appreciate you guys for coming. And thank you. And we'll talk later.